Happy midweek, everybody. It's Wednesday, September the 23rd, and these are some of the headlines on BizarreBiz.com. New York MTA formally bans pooping in subways and buses. I hope so. Avocado apocalypse averted. Researchers use cryogenics to protect the fruit. Horses mutilated in Sweden, mirroring France attacks. And conjoined twins born locked together or separated in Michigan. All of these headlines and more on BizarreBiz.com. Dude, it's BizarreBiz headlines, 100% unfiltered. You're not supposed to do this, but it goes without saying that you shouldn't do this. The MTA bosses believe they need a rule explicitly banning defecating on subways and buses. Dude, why? The new rule is on the agenda for an MTA meeting on Wednesday. The rule will ban defecating on city subways, buses, and transit facilities. Transit rules previously mandated $100 fines for people who create a nuisance, hazard, or unsanitary condition, including but not limited to spitting or urinating. Creating an unsanitary condition surely indicates pooping, but MTA officials think they have to be more specific. That is really messed up. Transit workers have for decades griped about destitute strangers soiling train cars and buses with human waste. On September 7th, the train operator was reportedly soiled with bodily fluid from a customer at the L Line's 8th Avenue terminal in Manhattan, according to an internal MTA incident report. The fact that the MTA has to pass a rule against defecating in subway cars says a lot about the environment they work in down there, says a transport worker with local union 100. We don't ride for 20 minutes and go upstairs. We're down there for entire shifts. The rule is nice. A more visible police presence on platforms and trains would be even better. But, defunding. Metropolitan Transportation Authority officials in April implemented new emergency rules in response to the pandemic that included the poop ban, as well as ones that barred passengers from taking large shopping carts on trains and required riders to exit subway cars at the final stop on each line. A 60-day emergency rule was renewed in July, and now the MTA board is to vote to formally make the rules, including the poop ban, permanent agency policy. I can't believe, who is pooping on a subway? You're just doing it. Just gonna, right there. No, come on. People were better than that. But I'm gonna link it at BizarreBiz.com. Avocado apocalypse averted. Researchers use cryogenics to protect the fruit for future generations. In a world's first, Australian scientists have figured out a way to regrow avocados from cryo-preserved shoots. That's amazing. Mashed for guac or smashed on a slice of toast, our collective love for avocado anything has made it nearly impossible to imagine a world without it. To ensure future generations know the unique pleasure of this Mexican fruit and what it can bring, scientists at the University of Queensland in Australia have figured out a way to conserve its biodiversity using cryopreservation. In a world's first, building on a 40-year body of research, PhD student Chris O'Brien, working with UQ Center for Horticulture Science, Professor Nita Mitter, and Raquel Folgado from the Huntington Library Art Museum and Botanical Gardens have developed a procedure to cryopreserve avocado shoots, which can then be revived and used to grow full-fledged fruit-producing trees. I've tried to grow them from seed, dude, and for me, it's nearly impossible because they need so much attention. But, dude, if they can do this, that's amazing. The aim is to preserve important avocado cultivars and key genetic traits from possible destruction by threats like bushfires, pests, and disease, such as laurel wilt, which is a fungus which has the capacity to wipe out all the avocado germplasm in Florida, O'Brien said in a statement announcing their research, which was published in Plant Cell Tissue and Organ Culture. The aim is to preserve important avocado cultivars and key genetic traits from possible destruction. The researchers initially began their work by removing avocado embryos from seed. At first, they were just recovering brown mush after freezing the avocado tips, said O'Brien. There was no protocol, so I experimented with priming the tips with vitamin C and used other pretreatments like sucrose and cold temperature to prepare the cells. It was a question of trial and error to get the optimal mixture and correct time points. It's totally amazing. Unlike crops such as maize and wheat, whose seeds can be banked for future needs, many plants, including avocado, cacao, macadamia, and mango, are unbankable, dubbed Dude, I don't have a library on me right now, so I'm not even going to. Anyway, their seeds don't hold up to dehydration and would decay in banks. Additionally, because avocados cross-pollinate, their seeds only hold part of the genetic picture. Storing the shoots in liquid nitrogen, which maintains its temperature without the need for electricity, is an ideal way to save the plant material indefinitely. That's amazing. Well, there's more on this. I'm going to link it at bizarreabyss.com. Well, let's take a small break to show you the new Bizarre Abyss face mask. Oh my gosh, y'all. You asked for it. You got it. $12.99. I'm sorry. That's the best we could do, y'all. We really tried to keep it lower than that. I really wanted to keep it $10.99, but I could not get it any lower. Offers full nose and mouth coverage, single-sided print, includes 2 6-inch elastic ear loops, non-medical grade product, as you of course know, and $1 from every mask sale is donated to nonprofit to feed the children in need. Comes in black, gray, white, and red, so feel free to check that out. Go to bizarreabyss.com and get yours today if you would like to support us.
bizarreabyss.com. Real news, no bullshit.
A mutilated horse has been found dead in Sweden with injuries similar to those horse attacks that were in France. They think it's done by people. A month ago, a horse was attacked in the same area near a southern Swedish town. This time, the animal was found dead on a horse farm. The other one had survived. This one had several injuries that were thought to be inflicted by people. According to Swedish media, an eye and an ear had been cut off. An investigation has been opened into the cruelty of the situation. These cases are the first ones reported in Sweden since a grisly wave of attacks in France, where 150 horses had ears sliced off, genitals cut, and skin lacerated. Several people are thought to have been involved amid speculation they could be motivated by satanic rite or an internet cult. More on this. We'll keep an eye on it at bizarreabyss.com. Conjoined, 14-month-old twins born locked in an embrace are successfully separated in Michigan following an 11-hour surgery involving more than 24 doctors and nurses. 1-year-old twins, Sarah Beth and Amelia Irwin, were born conjoined at the chest. Parents learned they were having conjoined twins at their 20-week ultrasound. The babies were born hugging each other in June of 2019 at 4.5 pounds each. The surgery was originally planned for February this year, but the twins developed pneumonia and then the pandemic hit. The research surgery took place in early August and involved more than 24 doctors, nurses, and specialists. The girls had their own set of arms and legs and organs, but shared a liver. Well, that's good news. So hopefully they'll recover fully and have full mobility. Doctors at the University of Michigan separated 1-year-old conjoined twin sisters 14 months now after they're born. It took 11 hours, and there are photos and a video here. So if you'd like, you can go to Bizarre Abyss and check it out. The mother said the pregnancy felt different from the one she had with their now 3-year-old daughter. So she assumed they were having a boy and even prepared for it by buying boy items from the store. And it came to a shock when the ultrasound revealed conjoined twins. She said it felt like the worst news you could receive, especially because the statistics aren't that good. She added that her parental team had never seen anything like it before, so they said their hearts were breaking for us, but there wasn't anything they could do. Oh, that's sad. But apparently they survived, which is a good thing. And now they're separated, so hopefully they will make a full recovery. I'll link it at bizarreabyss.com. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and we'll catch you tomorrow.
Yeah. Make sure you take a deep breath. Think positive. Just saying.
Dude! Penguins given free rein to roam around the aquarium since there's no visitors allowed. That's awesome! Dude, look! He's looking around! He's loving it! I got a new section on the headlines page at the bottom called Bad Seeds. Matt Gaetz of Florida, 1st Congressional District, mocked the whole process by wearing a gas mask when reviewing the funding. You're a super freaking winner, dude. An Alaska airman has been punished for peeing in the office coffee maker. Dude, why? Like, why? Did you take it in the bathroom with you? Did you stand in the kitchen and whip it out? Clearly, this airman is dedicated to getting kicked the F out. He's trying really hard, y'all.